Welcome to T1 Academy. In this video, we are going to discuss about one of the important concepts for all the competitive examinations, that is coding and decoding. See students, if you see any competitive examination, definitely we can see 2 to 3 questions from this coding and decoding. Without having this coding and decoding as a question, we will not have any competitive examination. So minimum we will have 2 to 3 questions from this coding and decoding concept, which is very important for us in our entire reasoning concepts. Okay, now see here, what is meant by this coding and decoding? Before learning this coding and decoding, students, please do watch that alphabet test series by video, so that what happens is, there you will know what is meant by place value of an alphabet, which is very important for us for the solving of questions from this coding and decoding. Okay, we should know how to solve the question, we should know the place values of alphabets, then only we can solve the question from this coding and decoding effectively and quickly. See, without knowing the place values also you can do it, but it takes a lot of time for us to solve the question. So to solve it quickly and effectively, we should definitely know the place values of all the alphabets, then only we can solve them easily. Okay, understood? Right. Now we will see. When it comes to this coding and decoding, students, we will have different types of patterns in this one. Okay, different types of arrangements or coding and decoding questions. The first one is simple arrangement, and then next direct substitution, pattern substitution, and alphanumeric coding. Like this. Along with this, we will also have, students, we will also have matrix coding, and as well as sentence coding. Matrix coding and sentence coding. These two are also there. We will see them in different competitive examinations. So all these different types of coding and decoding are there. First, in this video, students, we will learn about them individually, and in the following videos we will solve the questions based on this coding and decoding very clearly. Now see here, first one is the simple arrangement. We will take an example and I will try to explain you with the help of that example. Now see here, in the simple arrangement case, what happens for us is, in a code language, please observe here, trains. A word trains is coded as what? It is coded as something like this, RTIASN. Please observe this one, students. Here we call this as word, and we call this one as code. Word and code are there for us, two different things. Now when you observe here carefully, the word and my code contains the same letters, right? The word, same letters in the sense not the number of letters, but the same letters also. If you observe carefully, my word and my code here contains the same letters. Whenever the word and the code contains the same letters, means what will happen there means just internal shuffling. Internal shuffling of letters happens here for us. Okay, here the letters are shuffled internally, nothing more than that. New letters are not brought here or done anything here. A simple and straightforward thing. The letters, already the letters will be there in the given word, right? Those are just shuffled. We need to observe how they are shuffled and then accordingly try to write the answer for the another word. How the flower will be coded. Okay, this is the question they are asking us here. Now please observe here. Please observe trains, how it is coded. T and R, two letters are interchanged, right? Two letters are interchanged. Yes sir, two letters are interchanged. So the same thing should be done for flower. What will happen for flower? F and L will go here, so LF. O and W will be interchanged, so WO. E and R will be interchanged, so R and E. Understood? So what is happening here actually, students? Two letters are interchanged here. So the same thing is happening with flower also. So what it is becoming? LFWORE. So our answer here will become LFWORE. That means simple. These type of questions are very simple. By reading the question, you should understand that whether my word and my code contain same letters or not. Just by glance we can identify it, right? Same letters. So then write one over the other. That means like this, write it. Then easily you can identify the pattern, how they are shuffled. And then accordingly do the same thing for the given word also. Okay, right? The next one. We will see two more examples from this only. Now, please see this one. Mechanic is coded something like this. Mechanic, okay, MECHANIC. Mechanic. Please observe here my word and my code contains the same letters or not? Yes, sir, it is containing the same letters. That means what is happening here? Internal shuffling is happening here. So, write down the code below that EMHCNACI. So, what is happening here? Here also the same thing. Two letters are interchanged. Yes, sir, two letters are interchanged. Yes, two letters are interchanged. Then what will happen? We will apply the same thing for west side. We will apply the same thing for west side. Two letters should be interchanged. So, EW, TS, IS, ED. So, EW, TS, IS, ED. Where do we have that one? EW, TS, IS, ED. The first option. The first option. So, this is how we need to write the answers for this type of question. Now, see the next one. Partner is coded something like this. See here, my word and my code contains of the same letters, right? Yes, same letters means what? Internal shuffling. So, that means PARTNER. It is coded as what? It is coded as TRAP. Okay, and then next REN. And then next REN. If you observe carefully here, students, it was divided into two parts. It was divided into two parts, PARTNER, and then they are written in reverse order. The first part was written in reverse order, and then next the second part was also written in reverse order. So, they are asking us the code, the same thing for founder. If I do the same thing for founder, FOUNDER, how the partition was made? 4 letters and 3 letters, right? Here also contains same 7 letters. So, here also 4 and 3. So, now what happens to this? NUOFRED. RED. So, that means what is our answer here? NUOFRED. NUOFRED. So, here our answer will become option B. Okay, here our answer becomes option B. Simple question, simple, that is simple arrangement means just the letters are interchanged or shuffled in the word, that's it. So, this type of coding we call it as simple arrangement codings or internal shuffling codings. Next, we will see the next method. Next one is the direct substitution. What is this direct substitution, sir? See here, students, in our previous example, what we have seen, they given us a word, and they given a code for that word, right? And they asked a word and they asked us to code that one, and they asked us to code. This is the thing which we have seen in the previous 3 examples. Yes, but now please see in this example, they given us a word, a code, a word and a code. That means what is happening here? They given us word code, and a third word, and they ask us to code for this word, in this pattern. Now, this type of coding we call it as a direct coding. See here, students, usually in the coding and decoding concept, we can see the questions of this type, whether it is simple arrangement or pattern shuffling or any other thing, we will see the questions based on this one. But please see this one, based on this one, in the sense they will give us only one word and one code, and they will ask us the code for another word. But in these cases, in the case of direct coding, they will give us 2 words and they will ask us to code for a third word. So, this type of coding we call it as a direct coding. Sir, how it is a direct coding, sir? Means here there is no shuffling, nothing, no logic, anything will be followed here. Simply a letter will be replaced with a new letter. One letter is replaced with new. Now, see here sugar is coded as what? Sugar is coded as ZNMDB. And then next, when it comes to T is coded as what? FLD. That means what it means here is S is coded as Z, U is coded as N, G is coded as M, A is coded as D, R is coded as B. And similarly, T is coded as F, E is coded as L, A is coded as G. Sir, how did you tell that one? Means very simple, students. What is common letter in these 2 words? Tell me. A and A, right? What is A coded here as a D? What is A coded here? D. If it matches, that is enough. just to check our logic whether it is correct or not. Please see here, A is coded as here D and A is coded as here D. So that means this is a direct coding. Whenever two words and two codes are given and they ask you the code for the third word, means simply take that as a direct coding and try to solve it. And what is the word they are asking us here? Great. Please be careful, and the spelling was also different. G-R-A-T-E. Okay, G-R-E-A-T, it is not that one, it is great. Okay, now please see here students, please be careful. Now, sir, you may have one doubt. Sir, if the letters are not used here, means definitely they will ask us a question or they will frame a word in such a way that all the letters in the word, given word is already used in the previous two given words. Now see here G, yes, G was there here, G is coded as what? M. R is there in sugar, R is coded as what? B. A is coded, A was there in these two things, so A is coded as what? D. T was there here, T is coded as F. E is coded as what? L. So our code will become what? MBDFL, MBDFL. So this will be our answer, MBDFL will be our answer in this case. You may have one doubt, sir, will all the letters will be there? Yes, they will ask a word in such a way that all the letters in the word are previously used in these two words. Okay, no need to worry about that. If they ask a different letter, then how we can code? They will not ask in that manner. Definitely, they will ask in such a way that all the letters are already available for us. Okay, this type of coding we call it as direct coding. How to identify the direct coding means a simple logic. We will have two words and two codes, and they will ask for a answer for the third one. Okay, right? Next one. We will see one example. If in a certain code language 20 is coded as something like this, see whether they will be coded as numbers or this one, it doesn't matter for us, letters, the logic remains same. 20 is coded as what? 3985. 20 is coded, and then next 11. 11 is coded as what? 323039. And they are asking us the code for what? 12 here. And they are asking us the code for 12. Now please see here, sir, to verify whether it is direct coding or not, please check T. T is coded as 8 here. The same T is coded as 8. And next E is coded what here? 3. The same E is coded as what here? 3. Right? So this is a direct coding. Now 12. T was there here. T is coded as what? 8. Next W was there here. See first 3. Here also first 3. 863. It remains same. L is coded as what here? 2. V is coded as what? 0. E is coded as 3. So our answer here becomes 863203. 863203 will be our answer. So this is the case of direct coding. As I already told you, the letters will be used previously. Just take them and just substitute here. You will get the same answer. Okay, right? Next one. Pattern substitution. This is very important in the entire coding and decoding concept, students. Why? Because the chances of asking from this area is very high. When it comes to other things, they may ask or may not ask, but definitely the chance of asking question from this one is very high. What happens here is, see here, they will give us a word and they will code the word. They will give us a word and they will code the word, and they will give us a new word and how it will be coded according to the similar logic which was used previously. Now please see here what is the code for me? Rectangle. What are the letters which are the same letters used here and here? No, they are different. So this is a pattern coding. Now please see here first, rectangle. Okay, write one over the other so that you will have an idea, and write with some gap. What you can write here? T, G, E, V, C, P, I, N, G. This is the code which was written for rectangle. Right, the place values for rectangle, this is very important, student. That is the reason at the beginning of the video I told you, try to learn the place values which are very important, and without knowing that place values, we are not going to get the answers at all. So place values plays important role in this pattern one, especially the pattern one, which is very important in this coding and decoding. So R is the 18th alphabet, E is the 5th, C is the 3rd, T 20, A 1 14, 7 12 and 5. Right? Now what happens to this one? 20, 7, 5, 22, 3, 16, 9, 14 and 7. Please observe here students, if you observe the alphabets, you will not get the idea quickly. But when you observe these numbers, 18 is becoming 20. What is happening here? Plus 2. 5 becomes 7 means plus 2. 3 to 5 means what? Plus 2. Plus 2. Plus 2. Plus 2, right? That means what is happening here? Each and alphabet, every alphabet was shifted by 2 to the next one. So what is the logic here? Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Now we will apply the same logic for the given word rhombus. For the given word rhombus. So rhombus means what? RHOMBUS. So what are the place values when you write the place values? 18, 8, 15, 13, 2, 21 and 19. Right? What you should do now? You should add plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, right? So it will become what? 20, 10, 17, 15, 4, 23 and 21. 23 and 21. Now what are the place values? 20 is a T, 10 is J, 17 is a Q, 15 is O, N is a D, sorry, fourth one is a D, 23rd is what? W, 21st is what? U. So our answer here will become TJQ ODWU. TJQ ODWU. So our answer is option C. Our answer is option C. This pattern recognition is very, very important, and we can recognize in most of the cases only with the help of place values. So write down the place values, and whatever the relation which was there in the previous given word and code, the same thing should be done for the asked word. What is the relation between them? Okay, right? This is how we will observe the pattern substitution, and this is very, 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 very important in the entire coding and decoding concept. Okay, right? See the next one. We will see some more examples from the same thing. Now first what he is doing, reject is written as something like this. Okay, they are telling that reject, the word reject is coded as what? SGMIHZ. Okay, now what is happening here? R is 18th alphabet, E is 5th, J is 10th, 5, 3, 20. So what it is written as here? 19, 7, 13, 9, 8 and 26. Please observe here students, what is happening here? From here to here, plus 1. From here to here, plus 2. From here to here, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6. What is happening here? They keep on increasing the numbers from 1 to 6, adding the numbers. Now similarly they are asking us what is the code for accept. What is the code for accept? First of all, write down the place values. 1, 3, 3, 5, 16 and 20 are their place values. See students, you should be quick in writing this so that you will get the answers also quickly. Okay, now what happens? The same thing, plus 1 means it becomes what? 2, plus 2 means it becomes 5, plus 3 means plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 means it becomes what? 6, plus 4 means 9, plus 5 means 21, plus 6 means what it becomes? 26. 26. Now what is the second alphabet for me? B. Fifth alphabet is E. Sixth alphabet is F. Ninth alphabet is I. 21st alphabet is U. 26th alphabet is Z. So B, E, F, I, U, Z will be our answer. B, E, F, I, U, Z will be our answer. So option D. Option D will be our answer in this case. So just observe the logic and apply the same logic to the asked word. Okay, now next, it is in a certain language. Chennai is coded. Okay, now next, Chennai. Chennai is coded as what for us here? D, G, F, M, O, Z and J. O, Z and J. Now what are the place values for us? 3, 8, 5, 14, 14, 1 and 9. Okay, now what happens here for us? 4, 7, 6, 13, 15, 26 and 10. Please observe here students, what is happening here? From here to here, plus 1. From here to here, minus 1. 8 and 7, what is the relation? Minus 1. Next, 5 and 6, plus 1. 14, 13, minus 1. Next, 14, 15, plus 1. And then next, minus 1. 1 minus 1, what it is? 0. 0 is nothing but Z only, right? There we discussed 0th alphabet or 26th alphabet, both are what? Z only. So minus 1 and then next plus 1. So what is the logic here actually? Plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. Starting from what? Plus 1. Starting from what? Plus 1. The same logic applies for what? Mumbai also. The same logic we will apply for Mumbai. So what happens to Mumbai now? MUMBAI. So now the same logic applies for Mumbai. First of all, write down the place values 13, 21, 13, 2, 1 and 9. Now plus 1 means it becomes 14, minus 1 means it becomes 20, plus 1 means it becomes 14, minus 1 means it becomes 1, plus 1 means it becomes 2 and minus 1 means it becomes 8. So what will be our answer? N, T, N, 1 means what? A, B, H. N, T, N, A, B, H will be our answer for us. So it is option A. Option A will be our answer here for us. So here pattern recognition is very, very important in the entire coding and decoding concept, students. You can expect questions of this type only a lot. Then the usual what it is just internal shuffling case or direct substitution. Yes, they may ask us, but the chance of asking question from that area is less when compared to the chance of asking questions from this area. See, in this video, just I am showing you all the different types of models or questions from this coding and decoding. In the next videos, in the following videos, we will discuss more and more important problems from it. There, we will see a lot of questions from this area only. Okay, which is very, very important for us to solve the things. Okay, right? Next one. Alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means here the relation will be there. The coding and decoding concept we will have alphabets as well as numbers. Alphabets as well as numbers, just the relation, nothing more different or any different things we will not see. We will see only the relation between the words and numbers. Words and numbers, that is the relation between the words and numbers which we will see. In a certain code language, mirror is coded as, okay, how the mirror is coded in the language? MIRROR. 13, 9, 18, 18, 15, and here 118 is missing, students, nothing more than that, 18. Okay. Now please observe here, they are coding in this manner. They are coding in this manner. See, students, I am writing it separately from the beginning itself. Why? What is the reason? Why? Because I know the place values that M is the 13th alphabet, I is the 9th alphabet, R is the 18th alphabet, O is the 15th alphabet. I know it priorly. That is the reason I am splitting them in this manner. If you don't know the place values, what happens is you may write in any manner which you like. Sir, actually we have I also should be there in 2 letters, no, so 2 digits, but here they given us only 1 digit. You will have that doubt. So the reason is just their place values. If you know the place values and if you start identifying it, easily you will understand it. If not, it becomes difficult. Now they are asking us the code for what? Apple. So A is what? 1, P is what? 16, P is 16, L is 12 and E is 5th alphabet. So our answer here will become 116125. So our answer here will become option A. Option A will be our answer. See, actually there will not be any special difference, spaces between them. For our understanding I have written, but in our options they will give them in a continuity manner. So please check carefully. Whatever the answer which you got, just remove the spaces, you will get the final answer in the option for us. So here the answer is option A. This is called alphanumeric. Next, another model also we will have. Now see here, if eat is coded as 26, zeal is 44, aroma is 48. Now eat they coded it as what? 26. Now let me write the place value so that I will get an idea. What is E's place value? 5, A is 1 and T is what? 20. Now this is equal to what? 26. If you observe carefully here, students, what they are doing actually here? 5 plus 1 plus 20, that is equal to what? 26. It is satisfied? Yes, sir. Now similarly check for zeal and aroma, whether it is satisfying or not. Zeal, Z is 26, E is 5th, A is 1st and L is 12. So 26 plus 5 plus 1 plus 12. 26 plus 5 it becomes what? 31. 31 plus 1, 32. 32 plus 12 it becomes 44. Zeal, yes, zeal is coded as 44. Yes, the logic is very perfectly working for us. And similarly check for aroma. 1, 18, 15, 13 and 1. So 1 plus 18 it becomes 19. 19 plus 15 it becomes 34. 34 plus 13, 47 plus 1, 48. 48. So it is satisfying, right? Yes, it is satisfying. So that means the logic is continuing for us here. The logic. Now similarly they are asking us here about what? Helmet. They are asking us about here helmet. So helmet, how it will be coded? What are the place values? 8, 5, 12, 13, 5 and 20. Simply add all these place values, students. What you will get? 8 plus 5, 13, 13 plus 12, 25, 25 plus 13, 38, 38 plus 5, 41, 41 plus 20, it becomes what? 61. So helmet will be coded as what here for us? Let's just verify once again. 25, 38, 38 plus 12, 40, 50, 50, 63. So here our answer is what? 63. Here our answer is 63 for us. Okay, right. Next one, manager is written in the same language, same logic applies for manager. Pause the video and try to get the answer, students. Manager. So M is 13th alphabet, A is first, N is 14th, 1, 7, 5 and 18 for us. So what happens here for us? 13 plus 1, 14, 14 plus 14, 28, 28 plus 1, 29, 29 plus 7, 36, 36 plus 5, 41, 41 plus 18, it becomes what? 59, 59. So our answer here is 59, 59. This is how you need to first of all identify the logic, students. Just identifying the logic is very, very important. If you are once done with that one, then later things are very simple. And all the remaining things are very simple. You can do it very quickly and easily without any problem, right? The next one. So similarly, now what we have seen, all these models are seen. In which direction we have seen? They, in all the words cases, what they given for us? They given us a word and they given us a code to it. And what we are done, they given one more code and we need to find the code for this one, right? That is coding which we have done. Now when it comes to the decoding, decoding also the same thing. What they will give us? They will give us the word and they will code it. They will give us the word and they will code it. And then next they will give us a code. Instead of word, they will give us a code and we need to decode it to the word. We need to decode the word for that code. So this is the vice versa, just the reverse application of our coding, that will become what? Decoding. That becomes what? Decoding. Here also the same thing. Here also the same strategy, same patterns will be there. Just we need to identify it and do the remaining procedures. Now we will see the different models of this decoding one. Now first one, see here. In a certain code language, simple is written as IS. Now please tell me whether it is a direct, simple pattern or not. Simple coding or not? Yes sir. Why? Because my word and my code contains the same letters. What are the letters I have here? SIMPLE. It is coded as what? ISPMEL. What is happening here? Just they are interchanged. Next, what is the question? And chapter is written as the same thing. They given two words also, no need to worry, but the same thing happens here also. Next, chapter is coded as what? HCTPRE. Here also the same thing happened. Yes sir. Now they are asking us, then LFWORE stands for which word? LFWORE stands for which word? Now see here, it is coded, right? So 2 are exchanged. So once again, 2 came, write it back. What I should do? The same thing. So what happens now? I should exchange this one. So FLOWER. So which word is coded as that one? Flower is coded as that one. So your answer becomes option C. Option C. Just a simple arrangement case only. Okay, next one. Carom is written as MORRAC. Okay. Then what is the word coded as this one? What is the word coded as this one? Now first of all, how carom is coded? Please observe the pattern. Carom is written as MORRAC. Now please observe here, students. What he is doing? Just writing the first and last. First and last. Okay, just he written the words in reverse order. Reverse order. Nothing more than that. Okay, just he written the words in the reverse order. So now the same thing happens for this one also. What it is? TIBBAR. TIBBAR. So we will do the same thing for this one also. What happens now? RABBIT. So what happens to this one? It is nothing but the word is what for us here? Rabbit. Rabbit is the word which was coded as this one. Okay, see here students, this is code actually. And this is a word for me. Okay, they given. But anyway, in exchanging whether you write right to left or left to right, it doesn't matter for us. So in these cases we have done in that normal manner. Now we will see the next question. Now please see this one. In a certain code language, pouring is written something like this, and then next sample is written as something like this, and whitener is written as something like this. And they are asking us this one. Now see here students, what type of coding is this one? They given me 3 words and 3 codes. 3 words and 3 codes. These are what? Direct coding. Let us have a look whether it is a direct coding or not. First of all, pouring, right? POURING. It is coded as what? XFNPLOM. This is I and this is L students. Okay, next sample. Sample is coded as what for me here? ZEHXCJ. Now, is there any common between these two things? Is there any common word or letter, common word, letter in these two? No. So, we will see the next one, whitener. Whitener. It is coded as what? ATLKJOJP. Now please observe here, here R is there, R is coded as what? P. Here also R is there, which is coded as what? P. So here you should be very careful, these are direct coding cases only, and E is there, here it is coded as J, E is there, it is coded as what? J here and here. And next H, it is coded as what? T. Please be careful students. Well, next one what? HJECZ. H is coded as what? H is the code for what? H is there here. H is what? M. Why? Because we are decoding the word, this one. We are decoding this one to write the word. H is what? H you should check where? Don't check in this one. Don't take H here and write it as a T. Write it as a T. It is completely wrong. What is this? This is code. Code means you should check in the denominator one. So H is what? M for us actually. H is what? M. Next J. Where do we have J? J is what? E. Okay. And then next E. E, where do I have E? E is what here? So A. And next C. C is there here. So L. And next Z. Where do I have Z? Here Z is what? S. So the word is for us what? Meals. The word for us here is meals. So please be careful students. Why? Because why I am telling you means here the word also contains the same one and the codes are also containing the same letters more or less. So please be careful, we should check the codes and then accordingly write the corresponding word letters. So our answer here becomes meals. And next one what? AJLMTK. A is there where? Here. A means what? W. J, where do I have J? J means what? E. L means what? I. M. M means what? G. T, what is T? H. And K, T. So what will be our word here? Weight. 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 So this is how you need to solve these type of questions. These type of questions we need to solve in this manner students. Okay, right? The next one. Now next, in a word, in a certain code language, powerful is coded as something like this. Then which word is coded as this one? So please observe here students, the same thing which we need to do here. Powerful. Powerful. It is coded as what? QQZIWLBT. So when you write the place values, what happens? 16, 15, 23, 5, 18, 6, 21, 12. The same thing happens with this one. We will become 17, 17, 26, 9, 23, 12, 2 and 20. Now please observe from here to here what it is, plus 1, from here to here plus 2, from here to here plus 3, from here to here plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 8. Now please see here students, this also plus 7 only. 21 plus 7, what it becomes? 28. What is the 28th alphabet? B only. So that means what is happening here? From in this direction, from word to code, what is happening for us? Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7 and plus 8, right? Now similarly, they given us what? They given us the code, not the word. So what is the code they given for us? ECQ GJXZ. GJXZ. Okay, now what is the place values? Write down 5, 3, 17, 7, 20, 24 and 26. Now see here students, in this direction it is plus 1, plus 2, plus 3 means, in this direction what happens to this one? In this direction it becomes what? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, right? Why? Because from left to right it will become plus, means from right to left it becomes what? Minus. The same thing, from top to bottom if it is plus, from bottom to top, if you check in this manner, 17 minus 1, 17 minus 2, 26 minus 3, 29 minus 4, right? The same thing happens here also in reverse order. So what happens here for me? Minus 1 means 4, minus 2 means 1, minus 3 means 14, minus 4 means 3, minus 5 means 15, minus 6 means what students? Minus 6 means 18, minus 7 means 19, minus 7 means 19. So what happens to this one? DANC, 15 is what? What is 15? ORS. So it will become what for us here? Dancers. So instead of J students, I want to change it to, sorry, my mistake. J is the 10th alphabet. So minus 5 means it will become 5, that is E. So our answer here will become what? Dancers. Our answer here will become dancers. Answer here becomes what students? Dancers. Just from top to bottom and bottom to top. If it is plus 1, plus 2 in this direction, it will become minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 in this direction, right? So this is how you need to solve this one. See, in the previous examples what we have done is either the two places are exchanged or written from first to last, and it doesn't matter for us. Why? Because if I change here and once again if I reverse it, I will get the answer. But here the logic was also changed. Or else, sir, why we need to confuse in this manner? Anyway, they given me the code only, right? I will check in reverse order only. Yes, it is up to you. If you write the logic from bottom to top, also fine. When you write the logic from bottom to top, it becomes minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and I will apply the same thing. Yes, like that also you can do. Or else if you find the logic in this direction, apply the reverse in the other one. Okay. So this is how you need to solve this one. Next one. Now see, in code language, paper is coded as 56, okay. Paper is coded as 56 and sheet is coded as what? 57. Paper is coded as 56 and sheet is coded as what? 57 here for us. So paper, first of all try to identify the logic here. 8, 16, 1, 16, 5 and 18. Let me add all this, whether it is satisfying. 16 plus 1, 17, 17 plus 16, 33, 33 plus 5, 38, 38 plus 18. What it becomes? 38 plus 18, 56. Okay, that means sum. I will check it whether it is following correctly or not by with the help of this sheet. S is 19, H is 8, 5, 5 and 20. So what happens here? 25, 30, 38 and 19 becomes 57. That means what is the logic here? Sum of the digits is the number. Now they are saying that which word is coded as 88. 88. Then how I need to do, sir? Means these type of questions we can solve only with the help of options. Without options we will not get the answers here. Why? Because there can be many words whose sum may be equal to 88, right? So how I can guess it in a random manner, which is practically not possible. But with the help of options I can do it, right? Yes sir, I can do it. Iron. So what it becomes? 9 plus 18 plus 15 plus 14. Is the sum equal to 88? No, not at all. So that is not my answer. Next, puppet. 16 plus 21 plus 16 plus 16 plus 5 plus 20. Now see here, 16 threes are 48. 48 plus 20, it becomes what? 68. 48 plus 20, it becomes 68. And 68 plus, it is exceeding 88, right? So this is also not my answer. Next, helmets, what will be? 8 plus 5 plus 12 plus 13 plus 5 plus 20 plus 19. Let me check this one. 13, 13 plus 12, 25, 25 plus 13, 38, 38 plus 5, 43, 43 plus 20, it becomes what? 43 plus 20, 63, 63 plus 19, it becomes what? 82. So this is also not my answer. Now let me check for this parrot. What we will get for this parrot? 16 plus 1 plus 18 plus 18 plus 15 plus 20. Now let us check this one. What we will get here? 16 plus 1, 17. 17 plus 18, 35. 35, right? Put that 35 aside. And 15 plus 20, that is also 35. 35 plus 35, 70. 70 plus 18, what it is? 88. So that means what will be our answer? Parrot. If you check these three properly, no need to check this one. Why? Because if these three are not answered, obviously parrot will be the only option left for us, right? If you check these three perfectly, if these three are not possible, means obviously D will be our answer. So you can directly mark D. If you have any doubt, you can cross check it by adding that. So what will be our answer here? 88 is for the code for what? Parrot. 88 is the code for parrot. Next one, this is matrix coding, students. It may look very lengthy. Actually speaking, the question will be very lengthy, but the concept is very, very simple, students. So you should read the question carefully. Given the below are the two matrices containing two classes of letters. The rows and columns of matrix 1 and are numbered from 0 to 4 and matrix 2 from 5 to 9. A letter from these matrices can be written by first by row number and then next by its column number. That means, see here, 3, 1. I will take this random example. 3, 1 means what? 3, where do I have 3? Where do I have 3? Here. And where is 1? Here. So 3 and 1. What is there for us? Me here? Yes. That is how you will check here. Okay. And this is how S. Example S can be represented as 24, 31, etc. Just now I have shown you, right? So now, how we will solve this? Why? Because the same letters are there for multiple times. See, I need to tell which set of numbers will represent show. If I say S, S is there in multiple places, sir. H was also there in multiple places. O was there in multiple places. S was there in multiple places. Then how I need to verify it? Means this type of questions we can solve only with the help of options, students. Okay, with the help of options we can solve it very effectively. If we see like this as a word, it will be confusing. So we will take the help of options and then try to solve it. How, sir? First, just we will do the option verification. 1, 2, right? First one, 1 and 2. What it is? S. Anyway, we want S. Okay, fine. Next is 6, 7. What is 6, 7? H. H. It is also satisfying. That is also fine. Next 4, 2. 4 and 2. What it is? O. That one is also satisfying. O. Next 5, 6. 5 and 6. What it is? W. So our answer here is luckily the first option. Let us check the remaining 3 to know the more details about the concept. 2, 4. What is 2 and 4? Yes. Okay, fine. Next 5, 5. What it is? 5 H. That is also fine. 3, 0. O. That is also fine. 5, 5. What it is? H. But what I should have here? Actually W. But I got once again 5, 5, right? So that is not my answer. Next 3, 1. Where is 3? Here 1 S. That is fine. Next 7, 9. 7 and 9. H. That is also fine. 7 and 9. H. That is next 2, 2. 2 and 2. What it is? R. But actually what we want? O. So that is also not our answer. In this manner, we will verify the options and eliminate. Just by option elimination, we will write the answers for this type of question. Next, see the next one, ship. Ship. Next, first option is OO. OO, yes, that is satisfying. Next, 5, 6. 5 and 6. What it is? W. But what actually I should have? H. So my first option is not the correct one. Next, 2, 4. 2 and 4. Yes. Yes. Next 8, 6. 8 I have here, 6 I have here. H. H I want. Yes. Next 5, 9. 5 and 9. What it is? I. That one is also satisfying. Next 4, 3. 4 and 3. What it is? H. But what actually I want? P. So that is also not my answer. Next 3, 1. 3 and 1. What it is? H. S. Okay. 8, 6. 8 and 6 H, that is fine. Next 6 6, 6 6 I, that is also fine. Next 4 4, 4 and 4, what it is? P. It is satisfying, right? All the 4 letters are satisfying. So here my answer is option C. Option C. Just by option verification only, we will get the answers effectively, students. Okay, don't think too much about this. The question may be lengthy, but the concept and the answers writing will be very, very simple. Very, very simple. Very easily you will get the answer. So these type of coding, we will call them as matrix coding. We will call them as matrix coding. Matrix coding are very, very simple. If you write any SSC, CGL examinations, there is a high chance of asking question from this matrix coding. Why? Because they want to waste your time in those type of examinations, right? So they will ask these type of questions just to waste your time. Why? Because you need to verify each and every option. Each and every option there. Okay, right? Next one. This is sentence coding, students. Earlier in the beginning I told you, right? Matrix coding and sentence coding. Just now we have seen matrix coding and this one is sentence coding. What is sentence coding, sir? Till now all the types of coding and decoding which we have seen, what we have observed, students, they will give us a word and the letters will be changed, right? But here they will give us the sentences. Roses are blue, red flowers, flowers are vegetables. Sentences are given and they are coded with a new sentences which may or may not have any meaning. Okay. So here roses are blue. It doesn't mean that roses is coded as ill, R is coded as B. It is not like that. Now we will compare the sentences. The first sentence, second sentence, third sentence, and with the help of comparison, we will try to find the answers. Now what is common in my first and second one, students? In my first sentence and second sentence, there are no common things. Okay, leave it. Now I will compare the first and third. What is the common word in my first sentence and the third sentence? Please observe here. R and R, right? So what is the common in this first and this third one? P, P-double-E. So that means the code for R is here what? The code for R is here P-double-E. Okay, sir, good, superb. Next, now I will compare the second and third. What is the common in the second and third? Flowers. Flowers here and flowers here. So what is the common in these two things? He. So that means flowers is coded as what here for me? Flowers is coded as he. Now out of two things, I know about one. That is flowers is coded as he. Then what about the code for red? Red will be coded as what? Silk. Silk. And then next, here out of three I know two. What about the only thing? Vegetables will be coded as what? MIT. Vegetables is coded as MIT. But here I cannot tell what is the exact code for roses or blue. Why? Because it can be ill or B. So roses or blue. It can be anything one from ill or B. Understood? I cannot tell the exact code for roses and blue. But I can tell the exact codes for R, flowers, red and vegetables. Why? Because with the help of comparison I came to that conclusion. This type of coding we will call it as sentence coding. We will call this one as sentence coding. We will solve more questions in the following video, students. But in this video, as it is an introduction video, I am trying to show you all the different types of coding and decoding. Okay, right. How is red written in the code? Red is written as what? SILK. So option B. Red is written as what? SILK. Next, how roses is written in the code? How roses? We don't know exactly. Roses code we don't know here. It can be ill or B. So cannot be determined. Cannot be determined. Why? Because we cannot say exactly what is the exact code here. Next, how is vegetables are red flowers is written? Vegetables. Vegetables code is what generally? MIT. Okay, MIT. R code is what? PEE. Red code is what? SILK. And flowers code is what? He. And now please observe here, students. These are the codes for this respective one, but there is no rule that they should be there in the same order. They can be shuffled, right? Why? Because all these are shuffled, right? So similarly, these things should be there, but it should be there in the shuffled manner. So tell me, what are the words? Silk. Do you have silk? Yes. PS. Next, MIT, he. So your option is option A. Now if I check this one, what is B, right? They told B. B is actually the code for roses or blue. Do we have roses or blue here? No. So this is not my answer. Ill is also the code for roses or blue. So this is also, none is also not possible. So here our answer is PEESILK MIT HEE. Just to check whether all the 4 are there in the given option or not. Don't think about their order. The order can be shuffled. Why? Because here also the order is shuffled, right? So just think only about the order. So these type of coding we will call it as sentence coding. We will call this one as sentence coding, students, which is very, very important for all the bank examinations and even the staff selection commission examination also, right? The next one. This one is little bit different one, students. You might face small discomfort by seeing this. This is M@S4I asterisk N percentile G S D6 K1 A2 L. This is euro symbol P S R asterisk B9 J8 E3. Now see here, this is the next question. Now the letters are recorded with something, the associated one here for us. Now if you observe carefully here, okay, G is coded as $. Okay, now read the question first of all carefully. Each group of letters, they given us some serial numbers and some order. Letter and the number or symbol they given, assigned some number or symbol to the following letters. Okay, now next, they given us some conditions here. If the first letter is consonant and last a vowel, both are to be coded as what? Code of the vowel. Both are to be coded as code. If the first letter is vowel and the last letter, if the first letter is vowel and if the last letter a consonant, if the last letter a consonant, then the codes for the first and last are to be interchanged. That means they given us some conditions here. According to the conditions, we need to solve here, students. Nothing more than that. See the first one, what it is? Barnis. BARNIS. In this, which condition suits for this one? Tell me. First is consonant, last is consonant. If the first letter is vowel, if no vowel is present in the group, then the second and fifth letters are to be coded as C. Now see here, students. Which is there any condition which is satisfying this one? First letter is consonant, last is vowel. But first is consonant, last is also. So first condition is not working for me. If the first letter is vowel and last is consonants. Okay, first letter is vowel, not a vowel, so that is also not working. If no vowel, I have a vowel, right? A is a vowel and I is also a vowel. So here all the three conditions are not working for me here. So just directly code it. Need not to think too much about what are the conditions and anything here. Why? Because the given word is not falling under any one of these three conditions. Okay, now so B is coded as what for us here? 9. A is coded as what? 2. R is coded as what for us here? Hashtag. N is coded as what for us here? Percentile. I is coded as what for us? Asterisk. Okay. This is star, students. This is asterisk and R is coded as what? Star. So R is coded as what for us here? Star. And S is coded as what for us in this case? 4. So our answer here becomes 92 star. 92 star percentile asterisk 4. So option A. Option A is the perfect suitable one for us here. Next DB. Now see the first one. It is starting with consonant, right? If the first letter is starting with consonant and last letter is what? Vowel. Both are to be coded as the code of the vowel. What is the code for A here actually, students? A is coded as 2. So my consonant and vowel both should be coded as the vowel only. That means it should start with 2 and end with 2. Okay, start with 2 and end with 2. And next the remaining things are same as usual. M is coded as what? M is coded as @ so 2 @. B is coded as what here for us? 9. 2 @9. N is coded as what for us here? Percentile. I is coded as what for us here? Asterisk. And 2. So 2 @9 percentile asterisk 2. Where do we have that option? Option B. So answer is option B for us here. Option B for us. Next one. IJBLRG. That means it is starting with vowel and ending with consonant. It comes under which category? My second one. Starting with vowel and ending with consonant. The codes of the first and last are to be interchanged. Just I need to write the code of G in place of I and I in place of G. What is the code for G? G is coded as $. So I should write it first. Next, what is the code for I? Hash. So I should write it at the end. dollar and dash. Next J. J is coded as what here? 8. And then next B is coded as what for us here? 9. R is coded as what for us here? Star. L is coded as what for us here? Euro. Euro symbol. And then next G is coded as what for us here? Dollar. Okay. Already we have interchanged, right? So this is the final answer for us. So $89 star euro asterisk. $89 star euro asterisk. So where do we have that option? Option 1. Option 1. Option C. Here option B is also of same options. So no need to worry. Both are same. Not this one. Why? Because this is starting with ash. So $89 star euro and asterisk. So this is the option C. This is another type of coding, students. This is a different type of coding for us. So like this we will have different types of coding and decodings. Okay. That's it, students. Like this we will have different types of coding and decodings. In this video we have seen just all the different types of coding and decoding. In the following video, next we will discuss about them in detailed manner. We will take each and everything and we will solve more examples from each and every model. Thank you very much, students.